back to my channel For the Love of Glitter. Today I have an exciting review. If you've been following me for any amount of time now, you know that I am obsessed with the Makeup Revolution chocolate bar palettes. These retail for $15 and you can either get it on Makeup Revolution's website, which I think is Tam's Beauty, I think, or you can get it from Ulta, which if you're in the US is just so much easier that way. You get your Ulta points and I believe shipping is a lot cheaper. Sometimes Ulta you can get a good deal. Makeup Revolution will be buy one get one 50% off. If that's ever happening, I highly suggest you try out one of their chocolate bar palettes because they are just amazing. So today I'm going to be specifically reviewing the Naked Chocolate Bar. So far, out of the 4 that I have, I've reviewed the Vice Chocolate Bar, which comes in the black packaging, and the Golden Bar palette. I do know that they are supposed to be releasing some new chocolate bar palettes. I saw some sneak peeks on the owner's Instagram, and it looks like there might be a mint chocolate one. One looks almost like a rose gold one. I am so excited because I cannot wait. I love these things. This one comes in kind of like this yellow, almost vanilla looking packaging, and inside you get a mirror in all of them. It also normally comes with a little slip that has all the names, but I always throw that plastic slip away because honestly that's probably my biggest pet peeve, is if you want to know the names of these shadows, they're nowhere else but on that little slip, and it gets annoying to me and I don't want to have to deal with it. So if you're someone that does tutorials, you might want to hang on to it. I wish they would put the names on the back. It just makes so much more sense. But here is what this beautiful one looks like. So as you can see, there's a lot of cool tone browns, very neutral, so you could use this for every single day. Very pretty kind of rose gold shades in there, and when I was looking at it, the more I looked at it, the more it really reminded me of the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. Now I know that the chocolate bars are duping a lot of the Too Faced chocolate bars. They have an exact one for the semi-sweet and for the regular original chocolate bar, as well as their Sweet Peach palette, but this one really reminds me of Urban Decay's Naked 3. And so if I hold up the Naked 3 palette here, you can tell that there's some very similar shades, maybe even a couple of dupes, but just you get these really cool toned browns as well as some mauve tones. And so I'll swatch a few from each palette to show you some similar ones. Like here we have this matte cream color in this palette, and I'll swatch that next to the color Bust from Naked 3, which is just this matte cream color. They're both just creams, pretty much similar. From here we have this beautiful rose gold shade. It's right next to that cream color. Absolutely love that one. It's so pretty. It's my favorite shade, and I'll swatch that next to the color Trick, which is a very rose gold tone, which honestly feels way more dry than the Makeup Revolution one, and swatches more poorly compared to it. So right here we have the Makeup Revolution, and then here we have the Urban Decay. So yeah, I actually prefer the Urban Decay one of that more. And then I'm not sure. We have Nooner and Limit, which are these like kind of mauve taupey colors, and then you have these taupey colors in here at the bottom, and I'm not sure how similar those are. I think these ones are going to be more gray toned than Nooner and what was the other one? Limit, but I will definitely swatch them next to each other so you can kind of see a difference. So here's Limit next to one of them, and it definitely has more purple in it compared to the Makeup Revolution, and then here's Nooner, which is that darker kind of shade, which is probably kind of more similar to that other dark taupe. So this is Makeup Revolution, this one is Urban Decay, Makeup Revolution, Urban Decay. So some of them are dupes, some of them are not exact, but you can get kind of the same type of look. Starting with the top row, the first shade we have is this matte creamy color right here. Next color is my favorite in the palette, and that is this rose gold shade right here. It's what I have on my lid. It is metallic gorgeousness. The texture of the metallics actually remind me of Jeffree Star's Skin Frost. Next color is this another rose gold shade, but this one's a little bit more on the brownie side. That is. Next shade is almost like a satin color, and it's a light brown shade. And the last shade is a beautiful kind of almost plummy chocolate brown matte shade right there. This one's Swatches patchy, but it applies perfectly fine. So that is the first row of colors. Moving on to our second row right there. We first have another cream shade, but this one has a little bit more shimmer to it. Next shade is a metallic brown. After that we have another metallic brown. This one's more warm toned. Definitely more bronzy looking there. Very pretty. Next to that one we have a darker, I think this is a metallic again, brown. There's so many browns. There's only so many ways I can describe it. This one almost has some gray tone to it. It's more like a smoky, charcoaly brown. This one is a matte medium warm tone brown. Looks like milk chocolate. And the last one we have a dark kind of shimmer brown right here, and it again is another kind of chocolatey looking shade. And that is the entire second row. Last row. Here we go. The first shade we have is a metallic golden color. And it's very, very pretty. Next is a matte taupe. Right here. I'm going to do one more swatch. This taupe shade seems to be kind of getting hard pan the more that I rub it with my finger. The next one is another matte chocolate brown shade. I feel like some of them are similar, but yet they're different, especially to create different like dimension and depth. So this one's like a little bit lighter than, well, I don't know, it looks really dark in that swatch. Don't listen to me, I don't know what I'm talking about. Now we have another kind of taupe matte color, but this one's a little bit more on the mauve-y side. It has a little bit of more purple tones to it than the first one did. But they are really similar. I mean, when there is a color in between them, they look the same, but they're not. Last but not least, we have a big highlighting shade, which is like a white gold type color. It looks really chalky when I swatch it, but when you blend it out, it looks very metallic and very pretty. So there it is. So here is the last row. If money wasn't even an option and I could choose between the two of these, I would pick the Makeup Revolution because you do get a few more colors, and honestly, more shades in here perform better than the shades in here. I'm not saying that all of the shades are awful in the Naked 3, but honestly, it was a big letdown when I first got this palette. Some of them are really dry and not as pigmented as I would like them to be. These ones, the mattes swatch on my arm like they're kind of patchy, but they apply perfectly fine, and I highly, highly recommend this palette. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more videos, and if you want to be notified when I upload, go ahead and click the notification tab. Have a great day. Bye!